Alright, we're back, and we're going to do one more Pioneer Masters Draft here for the day, I think. Had a decent one last time. We'll have to see how long it takes for this one to fire. Oh, that's way better than what we had before. We're stuck on 4 people for like a minute and a half or something. Yeah, this is infinitely better. Come on, last person, you can do it. I got faith in you. Last person, last person, last person. There you go. You did it. And what did we do? Dictate of Erebos. It's a hell of a magic card. I'm definitely down for it. There's a Wild Slash and a Crow and Crusader if I wanted to stick to my normal guns. But yeah, I am 1,000,000% down for Dictate of Erebos. It's a very grindy creature format, and ooh, part of me wants to just grab the Nantuku Husk, but that seems excessive. Painful Truths would be fine. Potential 3-mana draw 3. Usually it's going to be a 3-mana draw 2, lose 2. Dreadbore would be fine. Definitely plays very well with what we have. Blue card draw would be fine. I think this is just Painful Truths, though. There were straight up Enchantment Tutor instead of the Aura Tutor in Heliod's Pilgrim. I would definitely consider that also. Just to be able to find Dictate of Erebos faster. While we're waiting... nope. Okay, fine. Pass the pack. Ooh. So, Loss is a card I don't mind running just as Loss, because there's a lot of aggro decks with a bunch of tokens in them. Rescue from the Underworld goes really well with our Dictate of Erebos. Like, I think I want Profit Loss, because that's a really easy way to kill all of their little guys and take them off of sacrifice fodder in an aggro deck. Plus, it just kind of wrecks a lot of the aggro decks, like Gear per Gearcrafter and McKindy Slide Runner, and all of those just explode also. In addition to all of the random 1/1 tokens that get made. Devour Flesh, Wild Slash. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I kind of just want to stick to the black here. Just get a good grindy control deck going. Like, grab a Bile Blight over a Dreadhound, for example, and maybe over a Dreadbore too. In this pack, I'm kind of inclined to just grab the Akroan Crusader, because making a bunch of random 1/1s with Dictate of Erebos is going to be huge. I'm trying to stay open, though. I don't need to be black-red, but red is one of the best colors in this format, especially for a 2-color deck. Whereas, like, blue-black can splash into other colors pretty easily. Or be like the 5-color Gates deck, or 4-color Gates deck, depending on what you're drafting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Slide Runner here. Like, none of the other cards are really speaking to me that much, so I can find something else. like a really solid blue or white or even green card that makes me go, yeah, no, that's good enough here, then we can audible into that, but... Alright, now while we're waiting... Nope. Ooh, so... Humble Defector can be interesting, because we already are in the market for, what's their names? The Nantuku Husks. So, if we can turn these guys into a draw 2 opponent sacrifices a creature, that's amazing. Like, their creature can basically be trash at that point, and it's still a great play. Alright. Can we get a Nantuku Husk on the wheel? And then, what are we looking for? Like, any of the good removal spells? Like, there's a chance we could get, oh god, not Dreadbore? Dreadbore is the actual name of it. There's a chance we could get one of those on the wheel. Okay, Evil Old Lady's not terrible when paired with Dictate. Like, there's nothing here for specifically the red-black deck. I might be okay taking a Boros Guildgate, though, because that enables Prophet to be castable, and would allow for creatures like her if I wanted to keep the cards I had. Okay, we did wheel the Husk from that one pack. That's insane. For our deck, anyway. Like, we already have a whole bunch of good stuff going on with it, so... Oh yeah, we looked at everybody else. Okay. I remember those weird names now. As opposed to my name, which is perfectly normal and reasonable for a human being to have. Just doesn't have vowels in it. I don't know why that's so complicated. A tiny bit of water left. Hopefully that'll keep me from losing my voice. Yeah, nothing quite like trying to do a Baldur's Gate 3 stream and play some D&D with my brother and his friend, and I can't talk because I spent all day playing Magic. I mean, who knows if we'll actually get into the game proper. We'll have to see how long each of us takes on character creation. Monastery Swift Spear over nothing. I could take a rare towards, like, set completion and whatnot, and but it does seem to be one of the bonus sheet rares, so it'll be a lot harder to get 4 copies of it for the gems later on. Alright, well, we're taking the body and cutting off red-black here. Yeah, no Dreadbores came back. That's not really surprising, though. They have a slim chance of coming back because they force you to be red-black in order to run them, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's fine, you know, it's a good removal spell if I'm already in a red aggro deck or have some good black removal spells. Kind of pushes it over the top. Like, yeah, I should be in black-red now. Alright, Crypt Incursion not unplayable in my black-red control-y deck. We're just gonna take Ob Nixilis' Cruelty. It's way too good. Kills basically everything, except for the biggest of creatures. Stab Wound is kind of a non-bow with Dictate of Erebos. So I'm a little more inclined towards either a Labyrinth Champion, although I don't have good stuff to target with. Maybe a Dreadhound now. This is a big top-end finisher. I could take the Labyrinth Champion, try and wheel the Dragon Mantle. Unfortunately, it won't gain Death Touch in time, since the Heroic triggers when I cast the spell, so this hasn't resolved yet. I could still take the Stab Wound, like it's a decent enough removal spell. But maybe it's just Dreadhound. Maybe just have like a big body as a finisher. Well, I'm already in the market for more Nantuku Husk, so a thing that goes great with Nantuku Husk is probably worthwhile. I don't think that's the same demon. Like, the claws are way too long on the token and so small on that one. So, they were done by different artists, so I'm wondering if that was just a 5/5 demon they'd already commissioned and they just reused the token. Because a lot of times, if they are commissioning the artwork, the token will be drawn by the same artist and it will be the same creature, basically, in the artwork. Ooh, is this a deck where a Swift Warkite would be worthwhile? Like, I'm already black-red. This can buy back, like, Nantuku Husk, Humble Defector. It's alright. I could take another Bioblight. I could take the Scythe Raptor here. Scythe Raptor is decent. It's also a good thing to get back with Warkite. Maybe we try and wheel the Warkite. Warkite's a little less high priority pickup. I feel like a lot of the black-red decks don't have a lot going on where they could use that. Still looking for more Nantuku Husks, honestly. Could find them, I'd feel a lot better. Follow the Hammer, another Bioblight, Gurmag Angler. I think I just want another Bioblight. I might now be down for some number of the 1/1s that fetch a land. There's one in that pack, Pilgrim's Eyes. Because now, A, there are creatures that can die for our dictate, and B, they can help me find the second swamp to make sure or my first mountain. Since I have 2 Bioblights now, I'm going to be in the market for like 10-ish swamps. Yeah, black-red lands are going to be a lot more relevant now, if we can find the guild gates. Oh, there's a Husk. I was about to say, am I down for burn, or do I just want Gear Up or Gear Crafter? But I definitely want Nantuku Husk first over both of them. Actually, the Crusader's not looking great because I don't really have the target effects. Although the upside with Dictate, if I have it out, is a removal spell on the Crusader would give me another body to lose while still making them sacrifice stuff, so that might even be better. In a weird way. Like, if I can sacrifice the token anyway, making the token to have it to sacrifice to kill both of their things, rather than just killing their one thing and hoping one of my guys dies to kill the other one. That shouldn't come up too often, but it's definitely a thing that can happen. Alright, little bit sad the third Husk was here. Because now I kind of wish I had a Gear Up or Gear Crafter to go along with him, but I'll have to see if we wheel the Kite or not. If we wheel the Kite, I think I lose the Dreadhound for it. Because I think that's a better 6-drop in our deck when we have all these 3s we can buy back that we don't mind going to the graveyard. By all these 3s, I mean like 3 Nantuku Husks and a Scythe Raptor. Hey, blue-black lands, not enough red-black lands. Since we're not running any of these anyway, I suppose we take it just in case. The blue-black scabs exile instead of going to the graveyard, right? There's no chance for them to come back. Or not to come back, but to trigger Dictate, rather. I mean, there's no chance for them to come back if they exile instead of going to the graveyard anyway, but I'm pretty sure that means they wouldn't trigger Dictate. Like, if I started seeing amazing blue-black cards on the wheel or something, would I be tempted? Alright, so we're on pick 9. I think the work height is 10 or 11. Well, it's not 10 if it's still in the pack. Actually, I think it might be 11 because this was where we had the 2/2. We wound up not taking... I'll take a Predation over the Poison and the Dragon Mantle. Well, this was almost definitely the work height pack, and it did not come back around. So whoever took the Dread Boars has a plan for that work height, I guess. It's fine. I don't think I want 2 bats, but we'll keep cutting off the red-black cards. Alright, and that is the last of my water. So, gonna have to do our best here. Stamina might make it now. We do have the 3 husks, so being able to sacrifice a creature that's about to have something bad happen to it and bring it back is fine. Another cruelty, and nothing else I really care about. Yep. Alright, deck looks fine. Like, I could use a few more aggressive creatures, I guess. Ooh. I know these aren't coming back, and I kind of really need them to help the mana base. 2 Bile Blights, but some 1-drop red creatures. I really need the land, I think. I would love a Gear Crafter, but if I'm not taking the land here, I don't think I'm winning this game. I think I'm going to get mana screwed at least once or twice. I have a lot of instants and sorceries I can cast to get the Gurmag Angler into the graveyard. Or to get the cards in the graveyard, rather, for the Gurmag Angler. Is that better than just grabbing another Makindi, though, and putting pressure on the opponents early? It might legitimately be. Like, this is a legitimate question here. Because I don't have a ton of 2-drop creatures, is the thing. Like, I have a lot of 3s. So, I think I want another Makindi Slide Runner. Because I'm not getting the Gurmag Angler online super early. I don't think I need another Painful Truth, so just another Devour Flesh then. Yeah, now that I'm locked into 2-color, the Painful Truth is actually worse than, like, Read the Bones or something. I'm still probably going to wind up running it, though. Drawing 2 cards and losing 2 life in a deck with a lot of 1-for-1 removal. It's probably still worth it. Alright, we got a free Dreadbore. I guess the person that took all the Dreadbores before is finally like, no, I'm at critical mass on Dreadbores. This is too many. Toil and Trouble. Actually take Read the Bones. I think this might actually be take Read the Bones and lose the Painful Truths now. I take another Crusader. The problem is I only have, like, the stamina and my own negative effects like I was talking about before to target it, so this might actually legit just be another stamina, because I already have infinite removal. It could also be a Crusader just to have another body, though. Alright, we take the other Crusader, and Because we're way more likely to get more supernatural staminas late. We'll take a 2-mana 2/1 now. We already have at least 2 cuts to make. Might still be the Dreadhound. Like, Priest is fine, Dictate's good. But the Dreadhound is... It can finish a game is the thing. Like, there have been times where my opponents just played a Dreadhound where I'm low on life, and it's just like, oh god, I cannot win this game anymore. Could also be the Predation. Like, I don't think I need it in this deck. There would be decks it would be good against if we were doing best of 3. It'd be a huge sideboard card for this deck, I think, but... Alright, so we got nothing on the wheel, which is unsurprising. The pack was incredibly weak for us. I think there was like one... It was the Cruelty and then literally nothing else I was even kind of interested in, so... So we got like our one super good card, and then the rest of the deck the rest of the pack was kind of flat for us. Unsurprisingly, the face looks really weird on the Orzo bat there. We got the Gearcrafter back, which might make the deck. It is our only Gearcrafter, too. We have like 3 Nantuku Husks, but that's kind of a necessary evil for a deck with... we'll take the uncommon. I'm not running this thing. For a deck running Dictate, we really need to be able to sacrifice our creatures when we want to, or to make sure our opponents are losing the things we want them to lose as often as possible. I mean, the deck looks really solid. It does have a lot of 1-for-1 removal. It's possible we lose games just because we don't have the card draw. And if we don't find, like, the Dictate to make sure everything's dying all the time, that's not as good. Alright, so there should only be one more pick coming, so I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back for deck building. Okay, I'm back, and I just whacked my knee on the edge of the metal desk, so I'm in perfect mental state for building this deck now. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ow. Okay. Alright. No, we are not running any planes. Thank you, Arena. I think this is a 10-7. Oh, no. We have the Swift Spear, though. Oh, we're not running that. That's probably one... no, it definitely thought because of the profit and loss, but... We do have a lot of instant speed removal, so it's not like the Swift Spear is never going to be like a 2-3 or a 3-4 attacking. So we have 10-8, thanks to our dual land. I guess that's good enough. That might mean the Bile Blights take a little while to get online, though. I don't think we need the Ranger. Oh, wait. What do my 2-drop creatures look like before I go cutting 2-drop creatures? Because I think I'm a little light there. Because we have so many 3s is the issue. Maybe I put the dog back in, but I'm feeling like I'm going to wind up cutting it. Yeah, the Ranger probably can still go. Maybe one of the Devour Fleshers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's an awfully high spell count for me, but I do like having all the removal. It's possible I should lose like one of the Boulder Salvos also and put the Hound back in. I think I like that. So it gives me a top-end card that can finish the game. Yeah, okay. I think I like that more than running the double Boulder Salvo. Alright, let's give it a shot, see how we do. We just made it back into Platinum before, so we should start hitting more of the players around my skill level consistently. So it's going to be a little bit harder. I mean, this is a decent hand. We don't have a ton of ways to target this guy. It's still a cheap creature, though, to set up for Dictate of Erebos, and... But yeah, maybe that one needs to go. We need to replace it with one of the 2... Like, even the Ranger might be better than Crusader here. Alright, white-black. Is in fact an evil old lady. Alright, so we run out Humble Defector. We're probably going to be drawing 2 extra cards next turn, most likely, depending on what we draw first. Unless they kill the Defector here. Because we can't use the Defector on their turn. Well, if they were hoping that I would give them a creature and I wouldn't be able to take it back. Okay, so we want to go full control. Target the opponent. Submit 1. Just draw a bunch of cards here. Alright. So that gives us multiple spells we can cast next turn to get the board back under control. Will I block with the Nantuku Husk to force them to... Oh, well. That question is now moot. Oh, no, cancel. We just want to let this resolve and gain the 2 life. It's still going to the graveyard, so... Alright, Butler gives them a tiny bit of insulation against, my Dictate, but it should still be fine. They're just gonna Dreadbore the Nantuku Husk now, I think. We might have to Bile Blight the old lady too. Or I guess we could just run out the Crusader and offer the trade with her. They're gonna eat their Undead Butler real quick. Get back the Silumgar thing. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so I think we do play the Crusader, and either they're going to sack the old lady to the Silumgar and kill the Crusader, which I do not care about at all, or they're going to attack with her and offer the trade first, hoping that I won't want to take it. And if I do, then they have the 1/1 token left behind to feed to the Butcher anyway, so... Ah, okay. That's fine, too. I'll just take 2 damage here. Alright, so we just play out our 5th land and pass now. Because Dictate's gonna just absolutely ruin them here, I think. Okay. It's fine. Oh, they didn't want to go for it? Okay, fine. Let's flash out our Dictate now. And... yeah, let's get the Hound online. Yeah, this is fine. Either they block and all their stuff starts dying, or they don't block and they take 1 and the 6/6 is still in their way, so they have to kill that first. If they kill that first, then they lose 1 of their creatures, so... it's not like I'm holding off the 2/3 in the air with anything here, so... also, the Silumgar plus the lady is not enough to kill the Dreadhound, so... just look at her. Look at that malice. She is clearly a very mean-spirited old lady. Okay. And then sacrifice her to kill my Crowan. Okay. Take a damage. She comes back. I get a 1/1. Take another damage. They have to sacrifice 1 of their creatures. Take another damage. And now I have the Bile Blight to kill the 2 flyers. If I want. Still only makes it a 2/3 though, so I guess we just pass here. Yeah, it's saving me the same amount of damage, and it takes 2 of their bodies off the table, so... yeah, this is where I'm drawing all these lands, so it's actually hurting me a lot. Like, if I attack them with the 1/2, they just take it, and if they draw a removal spell for the 6/6, I basically die. So I kind of need to hold back my creatures, but... just dead in 5 turns in the air right now, so... there we go, that's kind of exactly what I needed. Bottom, draw 2 cards. Flyer. Yeah, if they have a removal spell, they're supposed to cast it now, so that way it'll trigger the Dictate of Erebos, and they'll have the one specific creature to sacrifice. Alright, now I attack them for 3. Oh, my thing is too big. Play out the Slide Runner. Pass the turn back. Okay. Block with the old lady, they take 2 points of trample damage. They'll have to lose a creature, though, to do that. Or they can just take 3 here. Yep. Take 2 points of damage from my Hound. Have to lose a creature, so it'd probably be the 1/1 flyer, but now they take another point of damage. Yeah, I was thinking about cutting this dog too, and this is what I mean. Like, sometimes it just feels like the dog is so inevitable once it gets going. Alright, Basilica Screecher, not the best for me. Ah, perfect. That'll... they have to basically cast anything they're going to cast now, or not do it at all. Now I get to attack with the dog. And even if they animate their thing and triple block, they lose all 3 of their creatures. And they gain 2, but take 4 from all the creatures dying. Because they can't cast anything here to stop it, so... because, yeah, I just do 6 damage... like 3 and 3, and then they have to sacrifice the bat afterwards, so... Yep, and now all their creatures are dead. Can't cast spells on my turn. Even if they played something too big... Alright, now if they play something too big, like, they basically get to trade it for my Scythe Raptor. Alright, that's fine. Have you got an opponent? Basilica Screecher, I got a 4. And that'll do just fine. Alright, so we got to do the cool thing with Dictate of Erebos at least once. So, absolute worst case scenario. We finished 1 and 3 and we did the cool thing. Spike Spiegel? What are you doing playing Magic the Gathering? Although that is true, we do have the Cowboy Bebop themed Oko and his crew promo cards. Secret Lair, but still promos. Although, still way more comfortable with those than actual Universes Beyond stuff. Mind a good homage or reference, but I do prefer my Magic cards to be Magic cards and not other things. Alright, so blue-white deck. Could have trouble with some of their control elements, potentially, but seem to be awfully slow out of the gate. Even if they're going to, like, counterspell my creature here, I think I'm fine. Yeah. Drawn a bunch of cards. Well, they've drawn a card. Yeah, 1/1 double strike, not exactly a thing I'm scared of here. Just get to edict it. Gain 1 life. Got the Demon Maker, we have some card draw. Yeah, I got Double Striker back. Land. I play a land. To edict that thing. We're just too far behind now. If I play Gear per Gearcrafter next turn, they have to chump the Nantuku Husk unless they have something else here. Yeah, okay. I want to play the the Scythe Raptor. I also kind of want to look for a land first, but both of those seem like not great options here. Yeah, they almost have to block this thing. I'll lose the 1/1. Keep my guy alive. And if they want to cast something on him in response, I can sack another creature. If they give their creature pro-black... Yeah, okay, you got it. It's a little awkward now, because now their Double Striker is a little bit in my way. Hopefully we just draw a land next turn. It's not like it can start attacking me or anything, so... Alright, 4/4 flying first strike now to back up their 1/1 double strike on the ground. It's a little awkward. Alright, I need to find more land here. Yeah. I only need, like, 1 more land, though, so... Definitely don't want to draw land constantly. So yeah, I don't have an attack now. Because of their thing. I think we get the Scythe Raptor down, though, because they have to deal with that on their turn. Otherwise, they can't really cast their spells on my turn, so their reactionary things are all kind of dead. Yep. Well, unless they attack me for 4 in the air, that's not really a factor anyway. Or attacking. I was gonna say, that doesn't seem... I mean, I'm not the boss of them, right? Take 6? Sure. Deal. Sold. Yeah, now I landfall. Attack them for 5. Any spell they cast just ruins them here, so... Now they're down to 3. Yeah, okay. They literally can't cast counter spells now on my turn, so all my stuff is safe. 5/5 demon in the way of their 4/4 flying first strike. And I get to play the Nantuku Husk next turn and eat the Priest of the Blood Rite before it starts killing me. Even if they can get the demon out of the way, I take like 2 extra damage for doing this. Yeah, they can't even attack me now. That's actually kind of interesting. I guess because now the 3/2 can block the Scythe Raptor instead. You do still have something they can technically cast, because it's still giving them priority, unless it's a land they can play out. So what happens if I attack with everything here? This has to block the demon. I guess it doesn't have to. What they could do is they could first strike on Scythe Raptor to kill it. Okay, they don't have time for me figuring out. They know they don't have anything. So how does that game play out? If we attack with everything, if they have nothing, then this has to go on the demon. The double striker has to go on... No. So they have to have something, and the first striker has to go on this, kill this, deal with the demon. This trades here, this trades here. And they take... Or, no, this trades here, this trades here. They take 1 point of trample damage down to 2. Demon's dead. All of my creatures are dead. I cast both of these. And that's if they have something, which I'm guessing they didn't. Alright, oh, we're 2 wins now, so... I go first. I have a very slow hand. If they have a bunch of 1 toughness creatures, I'm good to go. Otherwise, this is going to be a very slow, dirtily hand from me. So if they play like a 2-mana 2/2, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. But yeah, if their game plan is to go like a Crowan Crusader and like Dragon Mantle it up and then play Gear per Gearcrafter, then I'm doing great. Alright, we will hold up the Bile Blight in case they have... So what I can do here is kill the Butler before they mill a creature, and I think I'm okay doing that, since this denies them the creature later on. And blue-black has a bunch of stuff that is potentially problematic for my deck, but nothing that's like... Actually, I think we read the bones first here. I do want to hit a land, but I'm also okay with drawing both of these. I guess the Husk is a little weak right now, so we just draw the Gearcrafter and hopefully a land. Yeah, that would be in the bad part, is if we don't draw the land next turn. And none of the Pilgrim's Eyes ever came back, and I guess that's okay. We have enough 3-drops. Alright, fine. Play out 2 1 toughness creatures into their eye and hope that they have more 1 toughness creatures or something. Yeah, but I don't appreciate drawing the Humble Defector after I chose to put the Husk on the bottom. Oh, there's our Gurmag. Oh, that was kind of inevitable. Okay, there's our land. Alright, so we run out this and the bat, so that way we can start draining with the other cards. And yeah, we just pass. I'm probably going to be more inclined to kill their 1/1 than to trade off my flyer, since it's a okay chump blocker against the 5/5 later on. Ah, they don't want to rumble either. That's probably really good for me. Alright, in that case, start draining them. Yeah, I'm okay to hit them for 1. Ah, well, welcome back. So, what'd you wind up getting for your deck? Okay, I mean, they haven't had anything yet, so I have to believe that this is decent against them. We're going to attack for 1 more time. We're going to Cruelty at the end of their turn and drain them 1 if they don't do anything. Kill their Gurmag Angler. Yeah, if they're just going to keep passing the turn, I'm going to try to basically kill them next turn. Okay, there's the land. So we play the land, get the landfall trigger. Kill their only 1 toughness creature here. Because I'm not expecting them to have a ton more, so... And now we attack into their Aetherize. Seems legit to me. Ah, they just have Cruelty. Okay, that's even better then. Unless they also have Aetherize and they're just like, I need to be mana efficient here. I am fine trading here. Let's see, 29 cards. I mean, you still could have bought some pretty impressive things at that point. They traded a bunch of things 1 for 1. Alright, I kind of want to jam with the 2/1 first, just offer the trade. Displacer Kitten, Morphic Pool, Polluted Delta, Protection... It's a blue-black lands, a Farewell, Cyclonic Rift. Oh, so all the good stuff that you kind of need. Do I want to do anything since they didn't block? Ooh, no. You auto-tap me. Alright, let's just cast the demon, make them do something about it. Okay, Essence Scatter's fine. Shelly, Rhystic Study. I hope you bought the One Ring recently, so that way you didn't take too much of a hit for that thing getting banned in Modern. Preston, Oath of Teferi, Render Silent. Ah. Good choice in the land department. Oh, there's their treasure cruise. vulnerable. Alright, let's offer the trade again, see if they take it now. Yeah, okay. I probably should have run out the Dreadhound first if I was going to do that, but I missed 2 points of damage. But we milled a whole bunch of land, so I guess that's fine. Okay. Ooh, Niblis of Frost. We definitely need to cruelty that thing down. I'm gonna guess they're gonna be able to lock down my Dreadhound for a turn. Ooh, are they killing? Okay. That's nowhere near as bad, because I actually get to recast that. And a Tomebound Lich. Okay. Yeah, we still have to kill the Niblis, though. This is becoming more of a thing. So cast this first. Cruelty that. Drain them 1. I was gonna say they get to attack me for 3 here and drain 1 from the lifelink. And get a loot. On the bright side, if they discard a creature, I think that still counts, right? Creature dies or is put into a graveyard. Oh no, it does not count. That's the only way they can get a creature in the graveyard. Oh, Possessed Scab's so bad. I don't even know what they have here. Cruelty, yeah. So block in 1, 2, cast this. Drain 1. Cast this one. Drain 1. Alright, so that makes their cruelty a little less good here. Getting 2 bodies down and getting to drain them 1. I could really use a Dictative Erebos, though. Yeah, they're just going to kill him outright. That's fair. Don't mind that. Because their guy's still a 1/3 death touch. Like, I can put the 1/2 and the 2/1 on it. They'd only get to kill one of them. Still get in for 3 if they want to with the Raptor, although that does leave them vulnerable to a 1-point swing back with my other guy. Okay. Take those. I mean, it's the only card in my hand, but God does it want to tap me out of black as best it can every single turn. Alright. Like, it really comes down to who draws better, because right now I feel like I have it, kind of, like the board is stable, so that favors me, but anything they draw that breaks this up, or lets them get a 2-for-1 here, is going to be really bad. I really don't want to get hit by either of their 2 flyers. Alright, so I could sacrifice it to deny them a card, but I think I'd rather get the drain here. Because they do still need to actually draw something relevant. I do not like seeing the Infiltrator attack here. Because I'm super inclined to put the Hound on it, and they know that. But there's a lot of things they could have here that would make this a trade or bad for me. Like a second Cruelty. Alright, well. Alright, cast the one they know about first, see if they want to do anything. And then, yeah, I'm just going to run out the Scythe Raptor then. And yeah, I think I'm okay dealing them a point here. And they won't be able to cast spells on my turn now, so... without gaining a bunch of life. You can kill the Nantuku Husk if you want to, I don't care. Yep. Sidisi. That's not great for me. That's really not great for me. I mean, it really depends what they have left, but there's so many different things I could have here that would be problematic. Even just another treasure cruise would be terrible. But if they have, like, another Possessed Scab, or their own Dictate of Erebos, or... just a Gurmag Angler would be a little bit annoying, because that would grow their guy to a 5/6 flyer at that point. Well, it's not the swamp, so... Ah. Yep. Can't attack them because of the Sidisi on the ground. Yes, does not feel great. Yeah, the Sidisi was a huge draw for them. I mean, they have to block this, so... Perfect. So they take a point of trample damage, and now they have to lose one of their other two big creatures. Yeah, if they had blocked with the Sidisi there, then they only have to lose their 3/2, which they were going to lose anyway, but they were too worried about what trick I had, so they wanted to trade with the smaller creature, and the trick turned out to be the worst thing for them, I think. Well, that's an Aetherling, so that's a problem. I was going to say, they still can't really attack me too well, but now the Aetherling can push a ton of damage through, so... And they just have infinite mana to protect it, too. Oh. Oh, they're just killing me here, right. Because I can't block it, so... Yeah. Yeah, never mind, the Aetherling killed me. 10 and 11. Well, that's only fair. I played a broken rare, they got to play a broken rare. I guess... I couldn't even attack into them because they just block with the Aetherling and flicker it out so I don't lose my creature, and they don't have to sacrifice anything, and then they just get to smash me with the Aetherling and finish me. Well, we tried. Tried our best and failed. Lesson there is never try. But I don't learn, so let's try again. Swamp first turn, in case we draw a swamp and we decide we need to Bile Blight something.
Island Plains. Okay, well, Justin Thief doesn't really faze me much, so... Hit him for 3. I think I Bile Blight here, just to not risk them having a way to protect it next turn. I also don't want to run out like a creature and have them go, okay, well, we're gonna kill your creature and hit in for an extra point of damage because of the thing also. We'll still landfall here. There's no reason not to, and I think I run out the 2/2 this board. Take 3 damage from your flyer if you want to. No? Okay, cool. That's actually interesting, because I do want to hit the land, and the 1/2 haste attacks pretty well into their guy also. Alright, I'm down. Give me both of those. I think I just attack with these 2 here. And hold on to my husk for a little while longer. Yeah, this is fine. Take 2 trample damage, plus an extra point. He didn't get to trade for my better creature. Now I have it for later. Yeah, that's something we're gonna wanna cruelty, so... Alright, so black and 1. Cast this. Black and 1, 2. Cruelty that. My prowess trigger. Get my drain on. Hit him for 4. And ship the turn back. Two removal spells up, we get to drain them, we got prowess triggers. Think we're doing great. Yeah, if this is Aetherize, I am A-okay. Having all my stuff get bounced here. Ah, it's a Thunderclap Drake. So we let that resolve. Bile Blight, trigger, auto pay, get that drain on. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe if they were going to 1, I sacrifice the bat there, but probably not still, because the bat's lethal with all the triggers. Over the next couple of turns, even if they dealt with my other stuff, so... Also, the bat's lethal as a 1-power attacker, so... Yep, it's fine. Oh. I can't see any reason not to go for it here. Like, even if they can protect the Naiad or kill one of my other creatures. Yep. They're still facing lethal, so... Yeah, it's kind of got overwhelmed there. Alright, one more win. And the draft will be a success, and then we move on from there.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I still had the Akroan Crusader. Technically, I should probably still swap it out for one of the other 2-drops, but here we are again, with it still in my deck, so I'm sure it's fine. I have almost no positive ways to target it whatsoever. It's just a 1-drop that can trigger my bat and be a body that distracts the opponent. Alright, I'm on the play. We play the Swamp, just in case we draw Bile Blight, and they play a 1-drop that I need to kill. See, I know what's up. Yeah, I want the more aggressive creature down. I could play the Bat, because then we could drain for 1 with the McKindy Slide Runner, but that seems like a bit far afield as for what we're going to do. They did play a Gate, so there's a chance that they just... Oh, huh. 2 Swamps and a way to make any color of mana. Alright, and then the Guild Summit, they just have like a lot of good black removal spells, maybe? Alright, while they're tapped out, I'm just gonna take time out of my busy schedule to drain them 1 and... Alright, we put the mountain on the bottom, draw that. Did find the husk, which is what I was kind of hoping for there. Alright, they get to draw a card. Alright, Gearcrafter's tiny bit annoying, but we do... If we want to, we can just kill it here. I think we do. I think we kill the Gearcrafter. Drain them 1. Hit them for 4, because they're not chumping here. Then play out the Defector. Miss a drain, but that's okay. Yep, they get to draw another card. They could Gates Ablaze here, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's kill my 2. They didn't want to kill the 2/1 Trampler? That's actually surprising. Because if I landfall, they can't even block this one. I wonder if they're now realizing it. Well, I don't have the land, so I think I lose the 1 toughness creature just in case. I don't want to have to cruelty a 1/1 next turn. Okay, fair enough. Attack for 1. And yeah, I think I want to save the Crusader. Either they're going to wipe the board here, or I'm going to be able to keep draining them. Okay. Black and 1, 2. Exiled that. Trigger, auto pay. Hello, Midnight Lola. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Deal. Yeah, I still think we wait. It's too bad if they actually find Gates Ablaze. I mean, I do recognize your name. It has been a while, though. Alright, what they mill. Bile Blight that they can't cast right now. Unless they have another Swamp. Oh, wait, did I miss? Did they have double black? Okay, fair enough. My bad. I missed that they had double black there. I mean, this has to kill them. Technically, other things would have killed them too. Oh wow, I milled no lands. Or no creatures, rather. That is impressively bad. They can't wrap the board anymore. Alright, fine. Sack the Hound. Deal you a point of damage. Go to 2. Alright. Does this kill you? Are we dead now? Okay, good. Okay. Oh, honestly, whatever makes you happy, as long as you're enjoying it. I've never been one to put down other people for playing different games than me, or ever really understood that mentality. I guess maybe when I was like in grade school, maybe I'd be like, no, you're playing the bad game, you should be playing the good game instead, but eventually I got away from that. And even looking back on it, it's like, why did I care? Seriously, if you wanna play Killer Instinct over Mortal Kombat, just because Mortal Kombat came out first, I don't know why I would care. Also, I did get into Killer Instinct eventually, but I do remember having an associate, not really a friend, but somebody I kind of knew, where I was like, no, Mortal Kombat 3 is way better than Killer Instinct 1 in the arcades. And they're just like, no. We used to actually argue about that. Alright, Slide Runner, go get them before they do some cool gate stuff. I believe in you, McKindy Slide Runner. You got this. Hopefully that's just a dual land for them and they're not actually a Gates deck, so I don't have to worry about Gates Ablaze. Okay, that's great. That is actually perfect. Yeah, I just want to get the Scythe Raptor down now before they can find, okay. Mildly annoying, but doesn't actually negatively impact me too hard. Alright, lay out 2 bodies now. I mean, it's basically what it has been most of the weekdays. Mornings are deck building for Commander. Then we have to get to like Thursday through Saturday. Afternoons are usually drafting Magic, and then evenings are whatever I'm feeling at the time. Like tonight we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate. My brother and a friend of his, like his friend bought it for him, and so he bought it for me with the idea that we would all play it together. So well, that is a 2/2 first strike, but I'm pretty sure we're good to go. They don't play another creature. If they do play another creature, it gets a lot more awkward. But yeah, if we can kill the 2/2 that's in our way now, we'll get to bash for a lot of damage. Alright, what have you got, opponent? It's your cool thing. Gonna be rude to one of my creatures again. Can't imagine they're gonna be rude to McKindy Slide Runner. That seems awkward. I mean, I am pretty consistent. My schedule has been more or less the same since I started. Ah, awesome. Now he's an enchantment. So we cast this. That kills their first strike creature. We gain 2 life. We immediately deal it back to them. And we get the 2/2 down.
They really don't care about the 1/3, or 1/4 rather, if they... Ooh! Ooh, that on the other hand, that's a dire problem. Oh wow, that is actually the worst. I just died. That's neat. That's neat and terrible. Alright, kill that, definitely. Trigger prowess. Next, attack all. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts them to 8. Yeah, okay. I need to do this now before they have chump blockers. Oh, that is so terrible. Oh my god. That is not gonna... That's not gonna go well. Okay, they found a counterspell for a creature. They can't attack me. Alright, let's make them use it then. Because they have to. That gets rid of it. They can trade the 1/1 for... Oh, they're gonna block him? Sure, that's fine. Listen to 5. Hey, J-Pop. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm so popular today. Alright, what aura are they getting? It doesn't matter what aura they're getting. If they have an aura left to get, I'm in so much trouble now. Oh my god. I don't think I can win this game anymore. Like, oh right, it gains vigilance too. They even get to hit me for 3. I'm so dead. Yep, nope, that'll do it. I did my best, but I don't have anything to close out this game. And they just have so many bodies now. Yeah, I have no way to put 5 more damage on this table, so... Not like I have a Rakdos' return or something. And Silk Wrap. Yeah, this is all very, very perfunctory now. I'm just gonna die. I mean, they are getting super aggressive, but 2 of their creatures have vigil. Okay, they pulled back the one thing. Alright. I was gonna say with Bile Blight, maybe. Yeah, no, we missed. Oh, that's so bad. Stupid Legions thing. Assemble the Legion. I mean, I've drafted that thing so many times. That thing is beyond impossible to beat. It just gets to go for a few turns. Well, I made it to 4 wins, so I guess if I lose now, doesn't super matter. Would have liked to have won. We were so close to winning, and then they just got Assemble the Legion there. It's just like, yeah, no, that's a card I can never beat from that position. If they had have bricked for 1 turn and I found Bile Blight, we could have won. But... because then we could have killed all of the tokens in 1 turn. But they just kept drawing spells every single turn and adding more bodies to the board, so even if I killed all of the tokens for 1 turn, it wouldn't have been enough to get through for lethal damage. And I still have not remembered to take out a Crow and Crusader. Even though I have, like, no synergies with it at all. Maybe they kill it here out of fear for what it's going to do to them. Nope, okay. Okay, fine. It's fine. Totally got this one. Yeah, the only synergy this card even has is dying to my Dictate of Erebos, so that way I have an extra thing going to the graveyard. Yeah, I think we slow them down a bit first before I take time to draw cards here. Did it work? Are they slowed down? Not really. Okay, Scythe Raptor it is then. They kill it, and... Oh, no, not yet anyway. Alright, fine, do your +1/+1 and first strike trick. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I knew that's what it was, too. Oh well, we got to 4 wins. But I'm nowhere near casting Dictate of Erebos. I don't have time to get it onto the table anyway. And this is basically a dead card now because I've taken way too much damage. I guess if they have stone nothing else somehow, they would get to win. But I don't see that being true, so... Okay. Do they kill me? Do they have 5 more points of unblocked damage? Do they have a trample effect on their one guy? So that's 3... That's 4 more points of damage. That's 8. Alright. And that thing has 7 toughness and 4 power. Yeah, I'm just extremely dead here. Okay, they got it. Oh well. We tried. Again. Just refuse to learn that lesson. No matter how many times they teach it to me. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for today, because this has been a bit of a marathon, and we're at like the 4-hour mark, and I still have to do the Baldur's Gate stream later on, so I'll be back on probably in like 3 or 4 hours, depending on when dinner happens. Like either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I have to imagine we'll be back on by then. Possibly a tiny bit early, but earlier than that, I can't imagine that much sooner. So yeah, I think we call it there. So thank you to everybody who stopped by. I'm pretty sure we had this discussion already, Lola. Because I think you asked me about it because you offered to do me art the last time, and I actually have an artist friend if I want to do stuff like that, but for the most part, I'm not too concerned about the panels in the bottom. Like, I never pay attention to any of that, to any of the other people I watch streaming, so I don't worry too much about it myself. So yeah, that's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.